This is a step-by-step tutorial on how to import a class roster from Progress Book into Gradecam. First, you want to go and log into your Gradecam account. At the top, you want to click on Classes and add a class. Once you've made the class, click Import Students, and it gives you a couple options. One, you can insert a CSV file, or you can even add students individually. But let's look at the more complicated process of importing students using a CSV file. Basically, what you need to do is you need to first create the CSV file using two Excel documents. One, go into your Progress Book and click Class Roster. You select the class that you'd like to make an Excel document on. Click Excel and hit Submit. Open the document. Takes a few minutes. And here you have your class roster in Excel format. Now you want to delete the first 5 columns of your Excel document. What I'm doing here is I'm just holding Control and clicking the rows. And once I've done that, I'm right-clicking and selecting Delete. That brings the first 5 students on your list to the top of the list. Next, you need to make an Excel document with the student ID numbers. The student ID numbers allow you to identify your students in Gradecam. The same process, back to Gradebook, select Reports, and this time instead of clicking on Class Roster, we click Class Progress Report. Now, same class as before, I'm doing my home base, and I'm clicking on Print Student ID, and I'm making sure that it's sorted by student name. I click the Excel document and run the report. And what you have now is a report that has the class's ID number. Now you want to take these numbers that are right here on the left hand side and click and drag all the way down to the very bottom. Control copy it, go into your other Excel document that we made before, highlight a column, Control Paste. Now we want to save this. We've got our list that we're going to import into Gradecam, and we want to save this as a CSV file. Save as. I'm just going to save mine onto my desktop. Lawyer. I wanted to save as a CSV file. Click Save. Click Yes. This is where it gets easy. Go back to Gradecam finally. Choose the file. Go to your desktop. Looking for my file that I saved. There it is. Royer Gradecam import. Open it up. This green means that it's good to go. That's going to work. Click Import. And here you have a list of your students with their student ID numbers to the right. Now we're not sure what the question marks means. I think it's kind of like a little glitch that Gradecam needs to fix, but it really won't affect. The most important thing is the numbers here. You want to click and make sure that there's no header. Click Next. This is fine, that's fine, you can leave that the way it is. The student ID number can be the same as column 2, and the Gradecam ID will be the last 4 digits of the student ID that we already imported. Just double check everything, make sure our column 2 looks good, and hit Next. And then you have the last slide before you hit Submit. So go ahead and hit Submit. And now you have your class roster from Progress Book imported into Gradecam.